Alright, so we gotta level up. Alright, so that's what we're gonna go with. The science up to 60. Now you can do even more corrosive damage on top of what we're already doing. Because why not, you know? That's what this is shooting right here. Corrosive. Oh, let's see. Rat King's map. So that brought me a little bit closer to where I need to be, so I guess we're gonna head that way. We're gonna like kill these things in like one fucking hit with this thing. Because of the corrosive damage we're gonna be doing. Going to bed. Try not to die while I'm away. Alright, Redshift. You have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Thank you for dropping the raid earlier. Yeah, I don't think we're going to finish this tonight. We're going to get pretty far into it, but we're not going to come near finishing it. I don't believe so. We're probably getting close. But I'm not trying to rush it or anything. Kind of trying to take my time with it.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Reginald Cheney. What are you doing over here?
Mind your own business, friend. Mind your own business, friend.
No, why do I gotta mind my own business? What the fuck are you doing over here? What the fuck is that guy doing over there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Has the audacity to tell me to mind my own business? We're back to Nelson. Mind your own business. He's lucky I didn't shoot him right there. The only reason I didn't is because it'll piss everybody off that's here.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my Sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
Found your Sprat carriers, but someone stole the delivery. Keep drug consumables.
Seeing as how that statement is wink-free, I am madder than a mantis swarm, and ready to bite somebody. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes. Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Fucking straight up lied to the guy.
Mini Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Nice work! Damn door, you'll let my sprats out! Damn it all! Now look what you done! It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
For some missing sprats, you wouldn't have seen any around.
Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Thought you stole our drug carriers. I'm here to retrieve the goods. Rescue sprats as in rescued from sublight shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for 'em. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
I mean, for vivisection, sprats possess rapid digestive systems.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
All because this guy wants drugs. So, I wonder if it's possible if I can lie to him on again, you know, just to fuck with him.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Searched all over town, couldn't find them. Keep drug
They
consumables.
must have hightailed it out of town. Just my luck. I mean, sure, every scheme has its leaks to plug. But at this rate, I'll be ruined. What am I gonna do now?
Pay me.
Great. And now I'm in the red. Some scheme this turned out to be. No offense. But next time, I think I'll go with someone else.
Yes, this is why you don't wink when you talk to me, bro. This is why you don't do that. He loses his drugs. That's what happens. Hit me. KO. I just wanted to be a dick to that guy because that guy was a general dick when I showed up in the first place. So I was just like, fuck it. Mr. Pink's journal to Sebastian. Where is... Oh, okay. I was like, where the fuck is it? But yeah, that's just how I wanted to be with that particular person. I wanted to be a complete asshole because he was, you know, conning a bunch of people, more or less. And you can't trust the guy that says wink. You just can't. There's just no way.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands. traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
Found Mr. Pickett's journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
He's dead, eaten by a mannequin.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Maybe you and Celia can read it together on your date.
I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
I was talking about something else.
Like what?
I don't think I have anything else to say to him. Hey, some other time. Okay. So, now we have pretty much nailed it. The only thing that we have left on this planet is essentially Radio Free Monarch, which we're gonna go do right now. Everything else is off planet, or, you know, in areas that I'm not going to just yet, you know. Oh shit. We're gonna go up there that way. I'm not walking all that.
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Only good marauder is a dead or dying.
All right.
Great work.
Wait, did we not loot this area the last time? Did we really missed this, didn't we? Either that or the interior reset. One of the two. Either that or when I came here I just didn't have the lockpick to do so. Which is also another very likely thing. Going on up. Wait, did we actually go up or did we go down? Okay, no, we went up.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Yep, got that sweet news. MSI and the Iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
Help both MSI and Iconoclast get what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments.
All right. Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Damn it.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right? Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
That's it? You're not pulling my leg?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
If that's really all, let's just get it done with and be on our way.
Don't burst a blood vessel. I'll give it some consideration.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
What an asshole. Give me a shot if the panel electrocutes you. What the fuck?
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void blasted hell is that?
Oh shit! Oh.
Black holes! Did you see that?
Whose ship was that?
Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Someone explain to me what's going on. Oh, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. The good captain.
I had to.
The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Surely we can talk this over.
I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Alright. So we got options here. Speak with Phineas. Okay. Where the fuck? Oh, so it was over there. Okay, so we're gonna head over to the Cascadia's landing pad real quick. We're gonna make our way over there to see what the hell's going on. There's so much to do. Holy shit, I forgot I had all this. I forgot all about that category right there of stuff where it's just junk you can sell essentially. You're gonna sell, oh.
I hope Edgewater don't end up like this.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
I knew that. I knew that, Morden. Plays it off like I already knew it. I clearly obviously didn't know. But let's continue. There's a lot of mana queens this way. I gotta stop forgetting those things like that. Not too bad. We're almost to where we need to be. What the fuck? Look at that fucking rock formation. That looks fucking cool as hell.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
They won't even step in here with me. Jet Captain Matsu's command key. Command key ejected. Run diagnostics. Ship operation parameter have exceeded acceptable damage ranges, and the cost of any repairs necessary to the nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. You logs, captain's log. C is saying something about spare regulator, bypass something something. Chitatsu, I'm turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better be the arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. On the law-forsaken colony, is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me for order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from the corporation. Or corporate, whoops. Another day, another ship lands in Terra 1, and we can't shoot him down. That makes I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
That's fucking awesome. And she sounds so fucking sarcastic about it too. Like, that sarcasm, like, is straight up great. Like, why can't we have more of that in games? Crankus Canoid targeting module. We got it. Hold up. Yeah, what are these though? There's one right there and then there's one right here. It's got me curious what those are on the map.
Something you need?
Let's see. So what's our options? Optional. Give the module to Sanjar. Go to Stellar Bay. Go to Sanjar the module to ally with MSI. Go to Amber Heights and Grand Bryant to module and ally with the Iconoclast. Let's see. What do we want to do? This is going to be a tough choice. Because essentially what we're doing is... Oh, this is going to be tough. You know, honestly, I think I'm going to side with... I want to side with Graham, I'll be honest. I think Graham's probably the better bet. Because this guy's just trying to get the corporation back together, you know? And this other guy doesn't want that, you know? So, I don't know. I think them not doing the corporation would be the best bet, honestly, for them. I think. This is one of those moments where it's like, shit, I gotta decide a side. Like, it's like, do I want to... Yeah. I don't want to side with corporation. I don't trust the corporations.
Captain, we should chat.
Okay.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
You'd run it in his stead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Iconoclast may take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings.
Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
What's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yes, let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Because this guy, essentially, he's the reason all the conflict started. Graham is the reason behind that.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora's taking over.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do. She's got the best interest in the Iconoclast at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditation will clean them. Seek enlightenment, you just feel guilty. Let's get on with it. Ran, you needed a clear conscience, so you ran.
I escaped the corruption of the endless cycle of corporate greed. Yes, I ran from that. But now I'm ready to face it once more. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come! Everyone all right?
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts. and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Oh, and I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message. Neither of you can afford this fight. Monarch is going to devour the victor.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. I've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
That's a long shot, but I'll try. Alright, so we've kind of completely did things completely different than I thought we would. But if you think about it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 endings to this side quest that we could have chosen. Roughly. Possibly a fifth possibility of this quest, which has me quite interested, you know, in just the thought of it, you know. So, I mean, essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the neutral option, I guess, if we are to do it this way, though, you know. It'll be more or less a neutral way. At least that's what I'm thinking. But it just makes you think. There's a lot of replayability to this, though. Like, I can approach this in so many different ways.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Did you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Sora leads the Iconoclast now. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Are you serious?
One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
According to my the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
Let you know when I made progress. Okay, let's see. Cascadia. We're just like, we're traveling everywhere right now. Like, there's a lot of going back and forth at this particular part, but I like it. I like it. I don't mind it. Cascadia. The Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. Oh, I wasn't trying to whack her. Whoops. So rude, right?
You guys all right?
New data exchange review. Top-notch Sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her talents and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to careless around the machinery. Exam for Rizio Products is unmasked and displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep the storefronts. Export, review, back, return to root, exit. Did we even come here the last time we were here? Like, I'm kind of questioning whether or not we came in here the last time. There's no serves the public. Yeah, okay, I've already read that. Reached confirmation with Frieza that will soon abandon Terra 1 with the rest of the corporations. We are expected to maintain our exports until the day we leave. All teams will continue to operate until told otherwise. As of this time, I do not see the need to inform any one of the three of us on the board's decision. We don't want our workers thinking they're going to be reassigned. Just let them do what they do best. Their jobs. Okay. Mr. Ziegler, we regret to inform you that the shuttles en route for the bottling facility at Cascadia have been rerouted. The evacuation effort to prioritize and order profitability. Measured chiefly by export volume, it is this time our facilities have proven themselves either more profitable than or more efficient. The distribution system has sent a minimum of one shuttle for evacuation purposes. If you have any more personnel that can fit in the standard shuttle, Rizzo recommends establishing a priority system that the loading and preparation of the shuttle can proceed smoothly. Please advise any attempt to load more than the maximum amount of human resources into a shuttle. It will be met with forceful intervention. Ziegler, research projects are not taken into consideration with the calculating of profitability at any given settlement. Project Bureau's importance of any place is higher than your priority list, but we are still unable to send more than one shuttle for evacuation, which suggests you balance your resources accordingly. Okay. We get one shuttle. By my estimate, the Project Bureau assets, both human and otherwise, well taken up approximately 2/3 of their available space. That leaves us and a couple more people we can take with us. We decide how we're going to decide who else to take. Perhaps the subcommittee to draft a decision-making plan. You know me, Sunner. I love subcommittees, but any decision we make is going to end up with pissed-off workers. I just ride out with the Imperial crew. We'll enjoy the bit of extra legroom once we're safe on T2 and we can see about getting the other shuttle sent out. Second, what will we tell the workers? We tell them that we're going to get them out. They just won't know it will be one shuttle at a time. It's fine. I'll tell them about the hazard clause. Our goal is to get out of here peacefully. No incidents. I don't want panic. I don't want riot. Law forbid a strike. Once we're out, We'll send word back to further plans. Until then, keep this among us. So yeah, I don't think I actually came through here and explored it the last time I was in this area. I don't think I realized there was a way in here. I think that's what it was. Either that or it reset, one of the two. As far as I know, the places don't reset on here as far as I know. Travel up there, give him her review. Oh, this is the wrong place. Whoops, my bad. He's further up north. I keep forgetting that. Stellar Bay. My bad. Spawn just fire the gun, scare everybody, because why not?
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
I found Zora's review here.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Very well. We're getting quite a bit knocked out, though. And we're essentially helping Monarch out in the long term.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's right, you've got to scale it back.
This is very hard for me.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
If Iconoclast just supported your supply lines.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Guess that'd be better than nothing. Saying live outside, just help the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Zora, Graham was Sanjar's friend. Careful, Zora. Graham was Sandra's friend.
His friend? Are you fucking kidding me, Captain? I've been standing with Graham for the better part of a decade, while this paperclip cowboy sat behind his walls.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kinda nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
You're a leader. That means taking responsibility.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Alright, speak with Phineas. You relayed the promised data back to Phineas. Travel to the lab and speak with him. Discuss the next steps.
I bet you'll like Rebecca. What's up?
Ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask.
What made you choose the hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed.
Why'd you stay?
That's all I know. Besides, I had a few friends here, and they were staying too.
Fair enough. Alright. Alright, so let's make our way over to our ship. We got their alliance set up.
Don't have time for this. Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use them.
I just noticed this place is partially floating, isn't it? Well, it's not floating. I mean, it's got support beams, but it looks like it's been partially destroyed, obviously, on the outside. I just noticed that. So that's not too bad. We actually did some good stuff for the place.
Carry on.
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable. Anyway, what can I do for you?
How are things going in Stellar Bay these days?
Quite well. As a matter of fact, Zora is proving most capable. You should see the way she pounds the table and gets straight to the point. It makes for some rather exhilarating meetings. I know I had my concerns initially, but your instincts were right. Zora and her compatriots have become valuable and productive members of our community. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to. What can I do for you?
All right. So let's see. So we got a reputation. Our reputation's pretty damn good with them right here. So yeah, we're gonna head up to our ship real quick.
In case I did not impress it upon you before, I'd like to enjoy my solitude.
Going on up. It's been a couple days since we've gone to our ship. I've just been sitting here collecting dust for the past like 2 days.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Hey, boss. I want to talk to you. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
This is about Graham Byron?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
I'll go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to. He's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Maybe you're right. I can't stop thinking about what he did. About all those people in Amber Heights. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
It goes to show you there's always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
You gotta try looking for the good in people.
In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?